Hello folks, welcome back to Kernow EXP. Today we're down at HAYLE and we're going to do an aerial survey of the harbour. Hopefully, if the rain eases off. It looks good over there, doesn't it? But if you look over there, there's definitely some rain on the way. So I hope you're all good, and just a last minute decision to come down here, folks, because I was going to go over towards Carbis Bay to have a look there, but because the weather's gone a bit crap, we're down at HAYLE. So HAYLE was an important place at one time, and it was the workshop of Cornwall basically. This is where Harvey's of HAYLE was, and they manufactured steam engines, beam engines, mine engines, mining equipment and all sorts, folks. So we've got a fisherman there doing his work, and so we're going to head down here. So I'm hoping we can find a nice quiet spot to launch the drone. So it's lovely and peaceful at the moment. Look at that in there, look. Lovely and peaceful. We've got a fishing boat coming in, look. With his catch. I hope he got a good catch. I'm sure he did. Let's do autofocus. There he is, he's coming in. So I've got an idea where we want to go. Now the development over here at the old what was it called, power station area, quite controversial, folks, very controversial. I'm not sure if I agree with it or disagree with it. I probably disagree with it, because it's not really for the locals, is it, folks? It's more for holiday makers and what have you. So yeah, so they've got quite a bit done over there. There used to be a mainline connection to the railway line until probably 20-30 years ago, and my father remembers the actual train going down with wagons and what have you, which was very interesting. So we're going to keep going down and see where we get to. So be back in a minute, folks. Well folks, we tried to fly the drone today. It's all ready to go, as you can see, but do you know what I've done? I've left my phone home. What a prat. Can't believe it, folks. Oh no, I never do that. That's the thing, I never ever do that, and I swear blind I put it in my pocket, but obviously I didn't. So I think what we're gonna have to do is do a walk down the bottom there, folks, to make up for this. Anyway, we'll see you on the walk in a minute. Welcome back, folks. So what we're going to do now, because I've made an epic error not having the phone, so therefore I can't fly the drone, which is not terribly good. Don't ever do that. Don't know where my brain was, but what we're going to do now is we're going to walk around this new bit of harbour side here, and we'll try and point out a few things that might be of interest. So number one, we've got an anchor down here which possibly came off a little ship that was scrapped down at the quay there a few years ago. So we've got another old yacht there. Now I'm not an expert on boats, folks, but I do know a bit, but it looks like a yacht to me, and it looks a bit run down, poor thing. Could do with a clean or a paint or what have you. So this is the active part of the harbour over there. They've got some fishing boats which come in and out. It's nice to see that they're still there doing that, because it's a Cornish tradition which goes back generations. Not in my family, I don't believe, but mind you, my granddad was from Penzance, so it's possible that there was a small fishing bit from our family, but I'd not been told anything about it. So So high tide at the moment. Hope they got a good catch. So this bit we're walking on now was put in when they put in the new supermarket, which is Asda. Well, it's still new. It's not new, folks, but it's new to us because we never had nothing like that. So we're heading to the old bit of the harbour here now, which is really good. So you can see the development over there. As I said earlier, that is quite controversial for various reasons, but we're not going to get into that. So we've got another fishing boat there from Falmouth. We've got one from St Ives here. And St Ives, you can see it just in the distance over there, folks. That used to be a massive fishing village back 100 years ago, but I should imagine there is some fishing going on there, but not to the extent that it was 100 years ago, shall we say. So you can see the old harbour below us now, which is quite good. In hindsight, I'm glad I haven't flown because it's a bit damp up there at the moment. You might be able to see it on the lens. Let's have a wipe on it. Right, there we go. That's probably made at Harbours of HAYLE, a manufacturer of all things steam engine wise and mining wise. So they've got a nice bit of key there. Look at that. See the colour of the water, folks? Isn't that magic? You know, magic, isn't it? So years ago they used to bring ocean going ships up into here, but obviously that stopped a long time ago. We might actually send our boat off from down here, actually. That might be alright, mightn't it? So we've got a foundation here, probably for a crane at some stage, because this was the main working part of the harbour right here, folks. It was. So we've got these lovely granite coins here. Definitely was holding something big down. Now, I'm assuming it was a crane. It pretty much does look like it. I think this wharf that we're on was part of Harbours of HAYLE, so it was very important, folks. So there we are. We got the lovely steps there. Look, see the colour of the water there. It's magic, isn't it? Hey, flipping heck. So yeah, this was a hive of activity at one time. This area right here. Don't know what's below that. It feels solid. So we've got another, this is where they would have put the ropes around to keep the ships close by. An anchor point, and has it got writing on it? It looks like someone might have put that on there. But yeah, it's good, isn't it? So this was the heart of HAYLE, folks, right here. And you know, you can imagine the big ships and that, because Harbours of HAYLE was just up there. It's not far from where we are, really. So this was derelict for years and years before Asda was put here and kind of tidied the old area up, because I do remember it being derelict. And my granddad did say to me that it was a massive hive of activity, folks. It really was. That building there looks kind of World War II-ish to me, the construction of it, and that one, folks, you know, and so does that. So I suppose it's called, I'm not sure, folks, because I'm not from HAYLE, so I know a bit about HAYLE, but I don't know all of it. But I believe there is a thing called HAYLE Heritage Trust. Don't quote me on that if I've got it wrong, because I might have got it wrong. But it's interesting though, isn't it? It's nice to see that those buildings have been retained, and it's nice to see that these fishing boats are, because obviously these aren't pleasure craft, folks. These are proper fishing boats, which is brilliant to see. It really is, you know. Yeah. Well, we've got one coming in by the looks of it over there. Clean the lens a minute. You see him coming in there, folks. So it looks like the tide is now turned. The tide is starting to go out. No, how do I know that? Well, that bottle over there was over here a minute ago, so yeah, I think this is just the end part of slack water, as they call it. But to be honest, I think this is where we're going to launch our boat, you know, down here with the crew, which will be good, wouldn't it? So where's that boat going? Is he coming up here or what? I don't know. It looks like it's raining fairly heavy down over St Ives there. You can see that over to the left of the screen, that you can just make out through the sandbank there, St Ives, and it's all foggy because it's raining. I think it's coming this way, so I think we better bugger off, folks. So let's go up this way, shall we? So I'm really sorry for the lack of drone video, so we'll try our best to get something done over the weekend. Hopefully I haven't lost my phone, because that will be a disaster, because I won't be able to fly for days and days. But yeah, if I've lost my phone, folks, then there won't be no drone videos for at least 3 weeks, which will be drastic. We do have another phone, of course, but it's not compatible with the DJI Fly app. It's a Nokia smartphone thing, and we was using it right up until we bought this new phone that we've got, and but DJI have, for some reason, are not supporting Nokia, so I might be able to download another app. I hope that isn't the case. I really do hope that is not the case. Oh, look at that, it's an old lifeboat, look, folks. Look at that. That's a beauty, isn't it? Sarah. Wow. I do like that. I'd love to have that, folks. That is a magic boat. Do you know what? I would like to see that down at Penley Lifeboat Station inside. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Doesn't look like it's got a rudder. That is a beauty, isn't it? I do like that. Yeah, cracker, folks. Right. So we're coming to the end of this video now, so I do apologise for today's format, because I didn't foresee this happening, unfortunately. But some things are beyond your control at times, aren't they? I swear blind I had that phone in my pocket, but couldn't have done. Right, so we're going to head back now, so there will be another motorcycle video, and we're going to drive right through Hayle, and we're going to go Hell's Mouth Road back. So from Kernet EXP down at Hayle by the harbour, we'll see you soon, folks. Cheers and gone.